Hello, beautiful souls. I am here live. I am Deepal Shah, and I'm here to guide you into what is in your future. We're doing card readings, and I'm really excited to be here with all of you today. So, do share where you're from, where you're tuning in from. I would love to see where everyone is from. If you're tuning in with me live right now, we do have Dana DeAngelis who will be joining us in just a moment. And we're just going to be talking about what your body's trying to tell you. What are you holding on to? We're going to be doing some card readings I'm really excited about today. So go ahead and share this out with people that you know or places where you can share this video, and we will get started in just a moment. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. I'm just sharing this out with my group at Deepal's Quantum Body Awakening. And if you are not part of that group, I would like to invite you to join us. This is where we do quite a bit of healings. And a lot of our healers at Ananda for Life also provide healings and intuitive readings there. So it's called Deepal's Quantum Body Awakening group. So let's talk about your body. Let's talk about healing. Let's talk about unlocking the messages within, because what do we need to know now? What is our body? What is our soul? What is our spirit? What is our energy systems telling us that we need to know today? See, I deal with many, many different kinds of aspects of the body. And many clients come to me because they feel off in their body. They can't quite put their finger on what's happening. Maybe you have been using Western medicine or gone to a doctor and you just can't seem to find the right answer for what's going on with your body. This can definitely leave you frustrated. And that's what I help my clients with, because I know what it felt like being left in the dark. And it's not the doctor's fault, so I can't blame him for what he was trying. However, is it possible for us to go inside and find the answers that we need that can help put us on the right track? Sure. And I understand sometimes it's trial and error, but when we can strengthen our intuition and our guidance, that can help us along the way. And I help many, many people strengthen their intuition and become medical intuitives. But today, I want to share with you what your aches might be saying. That ache that just won't go away, that fatigue that lingers no matter how much you rest, or a deep sense of uneasiness just that you just can't explain. Your body is speaking to you all the time. It whispers through discomfort. I'll tell you, the other day, for years, I have been not able to eat eggs, and I love eggs, but I shy away from them because multiple times my body was rejecting them by showing up in my belly with this tremendous pain. And it would linger all day long. And I knew that it was the eggs, except I neglected it. I was like, I don't care. I love eggs. And so I just kept putting it in my mouth and putting it in my body. And what I realized is that it wasn't worth it. I finally decided to listen to my body and say, all right, body, I'm going to give you what you want. And you know what? I was doing so much better. The acne on my face started to go away. And so we have to listen to those little nudges. Even through the cravings, even though I craved eggs, I had to still listen to my body. because it was shouting through pain. And I know that life can get chaotic at times, and we often miss the signals and dismiss them as stress or that we're just getting older. What if those little nudges were actually powerful messages guiding you towards healing? What if your soul was trying to get your attention right now so that you can finally shift what's been holding you back? Today, we're going to help you, Dana DeAngelis and myself, help you hear the messages loud and clear. And through card readings and our intuitive channeling abilities, we're going to tune into your body and soul and understand what it's asking for. Deciphering those signals for you, uncovering those hidden patterns, and giving you that insight that you need so that you could start healing today on all levels of your being. This is your moment to stop guessing, start listening, and to finally understand what your body truly needs. Whether you are stuck in any part of your life, whether it's health, finances, career, relationships, it doesn't matter. All of it puts stress on the body, creating some form of, I like to call it, misfiring. Okay? And when there's misfiring, there's inflammation. When there's inflammation, sometimes we don't even know that there's inflammation until it gets louder, right? Well, let me go ahead. Before I bring Dana on, I want to say hello to the people who are joining us. Hello, Lisa from New York City. Hello, Jeff. Great to see you. Judy from Ohio, and Jean, as well as let's see, Therese. So wonderful to see you. I am so excited that you guys are here today, and I know there will be more people joining us. So as we tune into the body, and I'm going to bring Dana DeAngelis on so that we can start doing some card readings and also give you a community message and healing for today, okay? So let me go ahead and bring Dana on. Hello, Dana.
Hi, Deepal. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful, and welcome everybody. Glad to be here with you today.
It is so good to be here with you, my dear. So I see Barbie's here. Isabella's here from Nova Scotia, Canada. My sister-in-law just went back to Canada. She lives in Brampton, Ontario. So she was visiting for a little bit. Osmos is here from France. You're watching on YouTube. I know some of you like to watch on YouTube, which is great. Just remember, if you need a link to anything, I usually cannot respond back to you. For some reason, YouTube does not allow me to see your comments after we are done here with today's session. So if you need anything from me, you can always reach me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to make that clear. So Dana, we're tuning into what is in your future. And I know we talk a lot about the body and we work with the body. You're a medical intuitive, I'm a medical intuitive, and we tune into people's body, channel the messages. And a lot of times I know people are blocked in receiving these messages, right? And so it's beautiful how we can with a non-biased, from being an outsider, it's so easy for us to tune in. But have you ever had a time where you were able to tune into your body and decipher these messages as you're going through your own healing journey and spiritual journey?
Yes, 100%. And also there was a time when I didn't know how to do that at all, right? I had all sorts of problems going on in my body and issues and conditions and diseases. And it's like, I don't know. So I was, grateful for anyone who could give me guidance, but also just so everyone knows that the ability to tune into that and get those messages is a birthright for all of you, right? So that's you can learn to do it. And a lot of times, we're just not listening. And, there can be some subtle communications, and we're kind of missing it or overriding because, well, I want to eat eggs. Number of people say to me, I really want that, whatever. And then they're like, I feel so gross. Like my body was screaming at me, don't eat it. And I did because I wanted it. So, with forgiveness for all, like bring it all in. It's okay.
Yeah. I was creating my own suffering, and I'm like, no, it'll go away. It'll go away. And it never did. And, even today, like I'll try again to eat eggs after all these years, and it's okay. Maybe that one time, maybe, but multiple days in a row, the body rejects it. And so I try to stay away from it. Thank God it's not doing that to my coffee, though. I'd be a little upset if I can't have my pistachio lattes.
I hear you.
So would we like to do like a community message, and then we could get into the individual messages? I don't know if you pulled a card or anything, or if you want to channel the information directly from the divine, or how you want to do it.
Yeah, a little bit of both, actually. So right as you were talking with the intro, I did pull a card. And as I did, I was, also hearing messages.
Of course.
So a little bit of both. The card I pulled is it's from a crystal deck, and it's I don't know how to pronounce it, Boji stones. And it's all about balance. La la la. There it is. Love it. What are we trying to achieve, right? With everything, emotional, physical, mental, energetic balance and everything. So these Boji stones, there's two, and it's the masculine, feminine. It's like they kind of come in, one's, it's interesting, one's sort of soft and round. Well, it's a rock. So, but the other one's, almost looks like pyrite a little bit, but it's not. And so, balance. And as soon as I pulled that, I'm hearing that for everybody, well, great. Balance sounds great. How do we find it? Right. That's what we're all seeking. And so the message today coming through is, letting go and allowing the old stories, old paradigms to come up and out. We're so attached to our stories, and sometimes really to the need to be right in them and our convictions. And so also, being very convinced because this and this happened to me, therefore, all these problems. So it's just inviting everyone to find the balance between the divine masculine, feminine within you. And also with all the organs within you, all all the organ systems, like everything, the yin and the yang and the chakras, like chakras need to be balanced within each other too. You can have two chakras that are competing and one's dominating. So we invite balance in everything. And what causes imbalances? The old stories, thoughts, feelings, emotions, other stuff too, chemical toxicity, all of it. But a big player in this thing is old stories, paradigms, thoughts, feelings, emotions. So we just allow for, old stories to just, I'm letting those go now. They're not serving me. They're just keeping me in loops. And anywhere that your body is trying to tell you that through pain, tightness, energy, and if you want to get into like, I used to have a lot of neck problems and a lot of stiffness in the neck. And one of the things with that is will, and I thought, yeah, I am pretty stubborn, and it's like, I want it my way. Right. So different body parts will have different meanings for that. So wherever it is that you feel stiffness in the knee, could be trouble moving forward, or the foot and ankle moving forward. There's the metaphysical correspondence to different body parts. But anyway, so bringing balance to all the parts of your body, and letting go of that need to be right, but also allowing really though to stand in your convictions, because when you're right and it really is the right thing, and you're kind of holding up against a tide that is what you're feeling is not in alignment, empowering you to do stand in those convictions and just find that inner strength to hold that line for your boundary for yourself, and send that energy out to others. So that's my moment of the day here with.
I love it. I love it because, when you were talking about the chakras, and one of the things that I did receive, and I pulled up this card as to what you need to know, and it is yoga. And you see the chakras,
Oh, yes, there we go.
So
Beautiful.
when you were speaking of that, and we think of yoga as twist, turns, pretzels, whatever we need to do, bends. We don't need to do that. True yoga is just sitting there silently, resting your body. Okay. We have the asanas to support the movement, the breath, the life force energy. That's what the asana is for. However, if you really want to, balance your chakras and stay balanced, as Dana mentioned, one of the best things is to rest, because we got to calm down that nervous system. We don't do that enough. Like today, Dana, for the last 3 days, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, the last 3 days, I have been a klutz. Like I've been spilling milk, I've been spilling oil, I've been spilling all kinds of things. And that's not me. And today I just had to take a breather. I had to take a moment, and I literally had to breathe really deep, nice, deep breaths, and tell myself everything is okay, because I don't understand. Well, actually, I do understand where it's coming from, because I'm in stress mode, right? And when we're in that stress mode, we're going to be knocking things over. We're going to be doing things that don't make sense, that we've never done before.
Yeah.
So we have to stop and rest. And so I'm so glad this card came up, because it really is a message for all of us to listen to our body, right? And take that moment of rest, take that moment to rebalance yourself. And I know I've worked with a lot of clients lately who have had problems with balance. And yeah, there's some shifts in the earth going around. There's some shifts in the cosmos happening. But that's not the only thing. There's a shift within our body as well. And we have to keep up with all of this. And as a spiritual being and a 3D being, we have to figure out how to do that. So that's what Dana and I are here for, right, Dana?
Yes.
To help you do that. Now, before we get into one-on-one sessions, I want to share something with you, because speaking of balance, what I want to share with you is that I don't know if you guys were there at the Unlocking Your Healer Archetype webinar on Friday. I don't know how many of you were there. Out of curiosity, I know a lot of people are saying hi, but out of curiosity, how many of you were there last Friday, where we talked about unlocking your healer archetypes? If you were not there, it was one of the most powerful webinar trainings that I've ever done. Yeah, Charisse, how was your experience? Just put it in the chat, in the comments, because truly, yep, Heather was there. Heather, do share with us. Barbie said, I was there. Okay, so some of you were there, but if you were not there, it is unlocking your cell's ability down to the quantum level of healing and finding out what your archetype is, because each archetype has a strength and a weakness. And when there's a weakness, that's what's keeping us from healing our body. Right? So Barbie said packed room, and it was so much fun. Yes, thank you. It was. And you know what? We had hundreds of people waiting on the other side, because I got emails from so many people saying I can't get in. So all the people who were there got to take advantage of the healer archetype training. However, there was a replay through the weekend. So I hope you got to see that. If you didn't, guess what? You could still join the entire series and workshop. Dana, I'm just going to mute you for a second, because there's a lot of noise coming.
Oh, sorry.
So there is an entire series of workshops that we're going to be going through to help you heal your body. And I just want to take this moment to share this with you, because I feel like this work has come from the divine. It is divinely sent right now, that we need to recognize our archetype, this ancient wisdom that's going to help us heal our body. And Heather says, yes, it was enlightening to better understand my tendencies frequencies. Yes. And when you can understand them, you can actually start healing yourself. Okay. So I'm just going to share my screen for just a moment to show you exactly what you're going to receive when you sign up today, because today's the last day and I don't want you to miss out. And that's why I'm bringing this up right now. Okay. So this is the page. It's anandaforlife.com/community. And it's all about healing and discovering the power of your archetype. And we will, in the full suite of healing and spiritual tools, you are going to be receiving 5 series healer archetype. Okay, this 5 series, it's valued at $1,999, where you're going to discover your archetype. Now, we have all 5, but you have a primary and a secondary that's really playing a role in your body and in your life. So I'm going to guide you through powerful meditations and activations and exercises. Okay, so let me give you an example of what we'll be doing. Like, for example, the intuitive series is the very first series that we're going to be looking at. Okay, this is the intuitive series on January 31st at 12 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be diving into the intuitive series archetype. For those of you who are struggling with being highly sensitive and taking on other people's energies, how many of you do that? How many of you do that? Put it in the comments, okay? Because I really want to see. Well, we're doing exercises that protect your energy so that you're feeling more balanced and less drained. We're going to be working with your sensitivity. And the beauty of it is that I'm going to share with you exactly the 3-step process in how to hone in on your own energy and be the archetype and flourish in your archetype, in that primary archetype. Okay. So you're also going to, let me just show you the other archetypes that we're going to work with. The nurturer series. Okay. This is the one who just gives, says yes to everything, doesn't have boundaries, or has a hard time creating boundaries. The warrior series. This is where we're going to help you balance, get grounded, and work with resting and recovery, because you are a leader. But you have to be perfect at everything. The visionary, really tuning in to the reality of what you want to create and your purpose. Okay. And then the Sage series is all about your spiritual wisdom, your knowledge, and how to align you to the sage that you are. These are all part of an amazing, amazing quantum body awakening community. Okay. And in this community, you receive the 5 series healer archetype integration workshop. You get 2 group calls a month with live Q&A, where I will be guiding you and doing one-on-one healings. You also receive daily remote healings from me at 7 a.m., 7 p.m. your time. You could sit in meditation or just set the intention. You also get a library of my most powerful healings and activations. It's 60 to 80 hours of healings and activations. And this is completely valued at $6,222. And you get bonuses when you sign up today. All right. So the bonuses is live one-on-one personal healing session with me. There's a huge discount on that. Huge discounts on live one-on-one sessions with my medical intuitives. Dana, for example. I know you guys love Dana. And unbelievable discounts on healing MP3s and packages. All of this for $177. Okay. So I just wanted to share this with you. I will put the link, and I hope that you will come join our beautiful community, because there's so much healing that we're going to be offering there. And just really knowing what your archetype is going to make the biggest difference in how your body is healing. Let me go ahead and share the link with you. All right. So if you want to go to anandaforlife.com/community, then you can sign up right now and you're going to get the bonuses and everything that's included in the suite. Okay, in the healing suite. So I hope I get to see you guys there. Now, let's do one-on-one sessions. Okay, let's do one-on-one scans and let's see what your body is saying. All right, let me unmute Dana. All right, so who would like to know more? I know Lisa says, I've been achy, cracking, painful bones and back. I want to be flexible. It's interesting how yoga came up for you earlier. So that might be one thing to incorporate, but let's see what your bones are saying. There's quite a bit of a feeling of either not being accomplished enough or not doing enough. And I want you to kind of tune into that, Lisa, because I don't know if that resonates with you, but it almost feels as if you're waiting for something to open up. You do have this innate ability to create what you want and to build what you want. And it almost feels like you always feel like you're starting from the beginning. I don't know. Does that resonate with you? It just feels like that's what your body is saying. That's what your energies are saying. And you're looking for, of course, something more, but the cracking, painful bones and back is definitely showing that your body needs more support from the top and the bottom because it's like they're working separately. Okay. Dana, what are you receiving?
So I'm receiving that, that you're playing small, shutting down your vision. It just feels like there's so much energy that wants to expand, and the constriction is kind of keeping you locked into old patterns and paradigms. I feel like you're selling yourself short somewhere, whether that's emotionally, I feel like mentally, and I don't know how that plays out, whether that's career, relationships, whatever that looks like for you. But also, like, when I want to be flexible, right? It's like you're just constricted and just trying to break out of this mold of mold is the wrong word, but like just trying to break out of this shell. And yeah, so I also feel that there's definitely a buildup of lactic acid. Like your body doesn't feel like it's eliminating, absorbing minerals and nutrients and then eliminating the toxins. I'm sensing a little toxin buildup. We have toxins that our body deals with all day long. So sending you some support for that right now to help your body. Feels a lot of stuck energy around that. So it's kind of like moving through digestive system and the rest of your body to open up and utilize the nutrients and eliminate what needs to be eliminated and clear any backups in that department.
One of the things that Lisa mentioned is, I want to be flexible. Well, Lisa, just to let you know, you cannot be flexible unless you realize that you have freedom. You have free will and you're free to do what you choose. So you do have choice is what's coming through. Okay, so I hope that message helps you. Okay, my dear. I haven't heard back, so I don't know if she is offline or what, but hopefully she'll watch the replay and receive this this message. Let's see. Oh, Therese says, interesting. Can't wait to learn more. Yes, that if you go to anandaforlife.com and you want to join our community, that is where you're going to get to work 3 months with me and do the entire Healer Archetype series. And it's going to be so much fun tuning into the body, really letting go what you've been holding on to and opening up and building trust and boundaries and protection and grounding and just all kinds of fun things with my unique techniques. Okay. So let's see. Therese says, what are my bones saying? It's interesting. Everyone that's coming is coming in with wanting bone readings today.
I know.
Clearing some kind of energy, Therese. So definitely some clearing happening there.
I feel like, yeah, and Teresa, I feel like where are you feeling unsupported in your life? Your bones are, that's what your bones are telling me. And so I don't know what kind of exercise you do, but bone building, strengthening exercise would be beneficial, like walking, jogging, weight lifting. But this message of unsupport is coming in and really wanting you to blast through that and find that, and again, energetically, emotionally, mentally, physically.
Teresa, I don't know if you work with animals at all, but there is animals that you can communicate with intuitively to help your bones heal. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I never ask why. I just say, okay, I will give that message to you. So it's like it's all about your bones are saying you're not trusting your inner guidance enough. So the Healer Archetype series will definitely help you do that. But there's a lot of irritability coming through as well. That's the word I got throughout your body, which is creating some kind of energy in your bones. And so I don't know if you've ever like recently had blood work done, but your white cell count or, I don't know if that was off or anything or any kind of levels of in your liver or anywhere else if they were off, but just let me know because there's something that's coming up that's connected to your bones. Okay. And when you do bone healing, then that would help. And Dana can definitely help you with that as well. If you choose to do like a one-on-one session with Dana, I don't know if you've ever had one, but she does provide one-on-one sessions. If you go to anandaforlife.com/Dana, you can find all the sessions with her. Okay. And she can also help you, which of course you also get benefits as you have joined the community. So maybe you might want to take advantage of that. Okay. Let's see. Isabel, hi. She says, I would love an eating. I'll give you an eating. All right, let's see. For some reason, Isabel, your heart is screaming. It's screaming. It's interesting. You have this ability to discern, like to get answers for everyone else. You're very intuitive, and it's beautiful to see that you are as intuitive, and so you're trying to connect with your life's purpose. And one of the things that you can do to connect is, I don't know if you like reading books, but definitely self-help books. Certain books will help you to open that up and to really connect with your life purpose. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. And when I tuned into your body, I heard honor me, love me, believe me, listen to me, like me, and I was also feeling like you're, and it's I'm worthy. So I do get the sense of you're a giver to everyone else and always taking care of everyone else. And I saw a little flash of, that analogy, put your own oxygen mask on first. I just saw a picture of that, like you're making sure everybody else has theirs. But making, that your body wants you to know, do that for me too. Don't forget about me. And that it's okay to do that. Honor yourself by tuning in, listening. And, what does my body want today? You just put your hand on your heart, you can put your hand on anything that hurts, and just, breathe into it and say, body, what do you want to tell me? What do you need? And what do you want to tell me may feel like a heavy topic, right? I don't know. It can throw us into, confusion. What do you need? And you might like hear the word apple. Okay, great. I guess I need an apple, right? Just easy. Go with it,
Yeah, I love that. I'm just trying to see, and I see you walking out in nature, spending more time. I know a lot of us have been cooped up inside. So getting some vitamin D. Vitamin D is also insufficient in your body, and you need some sunlight. So get as much sunlight as you can, as these warmer days might starting to peek through. At least here in North Carolina they are. So I know there is light. There is a God looking after me. Thank God I moved out of Wisconsin. I can't imagine if I was still there. All right, we have got a few more minutes, but I have been burping a lot for months. All right. Osmos, I definitely feel that you have reflux. Okay. And one of the things you could do is definitely you could take some Tums. Okay. That's the easiest thing to do over the counter. But there's also caraway seeds, okay, or ajwain seeds. AJWAIN. And if you take it after a meal, that will help you. Okay, you take about a teaspoon, and you basically just put in your hand, put a pinch of Himalayan salt, and you just put it in your mouth. You chew on it for a little bit and then swallow the rest down with water. And that will help the burping. Your body's not metabolizing something in your life. There's something that you're dealing with in your life that you're just not able to handle. It's causing too much stress is what I'm getting. What about you, Dana?
Similar. I'm getting hearing the word forgiveness and chewing on something and also not digesting it, sour stomach, and your body's telling me something in your 30s. Like, I'm not sure how old you are, but I keep seeing the age 33. So I don't know, obviously that's about, but is there something that's been going on either recently or a while ago that maybe it hasn't been processed, digested?
Yeah. And it's time to decide. It's like, it's time to make a decision, and you're having a hard time with that. So I hope this information helps you and helps you to move forward. What you could do is really, again, just sit and rest, like sit in meditation. I don't like to call it meditation because it just feels heavy for a lot of people and a lot of work. So I call it sit and rest. Okay. And when you rest, your body's just resting. You're not really thinking. I mean, it's not as deep thinking and connected as it would be if you were meditating, right? So you're just sitting there resting, just watching the thoughts go by, but you're going to receive a download and exactly what you need to do for the decision that you need to make. So please take that advice. I think you need to put some practices into place. And I really do hope you'll be joining me for the 3 months of the Healer Archetype series in our community, because I feel like that's also going to help you open up and get some more clarity on what's happening with your body and really start to heal and see the transformation right there live with me with my guidance. Okay. So I hope you'll be able to join us. Again, it's $177 for 3 months, guys. I've never done this before. And tonight is the last day. You also get 3 bonuses. And all the healing is right at your fingertips as soon as you sign up. So I hope you will be there. And I already put the link. It should be in the comments. I want to thank you all for being here today. And thank you, Dana. This was amazing. You're such a powerful and amazing healer. And I know a lot of people have worked with you. So I keep getting testimonials and how wonderful you are. So thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. And thank you, everybody.
All right. Have a beautiful, blessed day, everybody. Bye-bye. And I'll see you on Friday, hopefully, at the Intuitive Healer series. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.